graced with the presence of poet Thea Matthews. As with everyone else, I would like to tell you a story about Thea Matthews. I had the great luck to perform with Thea previously at an event at the Cliterary Salon in Oakland. Does anybody know the Octopus? Thea did something that I'd never seen a poet do before, and at the time I didn't really know how to interpret it. She began to read one of her poems, she began to recite one of her poems, and she stopped herself about 4 lines in, and she said, "No, not this piece, not tonight." And that was it. She didn't give anybody a chance to appeal her decision. She didn't poll the room. She didn't put up a question on Twitter to see who approved of which. She just moved on. She decided that she knew her work and she knew herself, and the rest of us could fucking wait. In that moment, while we were waiting, the room began to fill with water. Oakland's on the sea, Oakland is low-lying, and all of us tried not to be too alarmed because we've all seen floods before. Some of us tasted the water to see if it was sweet or see if it was salt, and maybe it was seawater, but I'd never tasted anything like it before or since. All the tables in the salon turned into octopi. All the chairs in the salon turned into octopi. All the people in the salon turned into octopi. Thea kept going. She just kept telling her poems. She didn't give a shit. There came a point when the room was full to the ceiling. None of us could breathe, none of us could move, and only some of us could swim. And still, she did not stop. That is the gift of a poet. The waters may rise, and they will continue to speak. The method of Thea Matthews' death will be, she's going to defend a group of human children in the eventual robot uprising. They will be safe, but Thea will be lost. Ladies and gentle thems, Thea Matthews.
Hello everyone, my name is Thea Matthews. We the Apollyon tears of slaying blood, a passionate corporeal procession, streamlined down the center of a major highway. The demonstrations have begun. We rise, barefoot, sprawl our legs, stretch our hips, stitch our paths. Our power obstructs the confines of a power upholding heteronormativity. Dishonor the women, deny trans rights, steal land, steal bodies, blame and laugh at victims, ensure perpetrators high societal jobs. We conquer the orthodox. Our raised fists, shouts through megaphones, denounce the glossy sheep, the featured tan lines, and the humans pretending to be AI. Our blood douses the land. New crusts for the core, we block presidential alerts. We moan in motion, even in the millennia after Stonewall. The ocean floor spreads. Continents question their boundaries. On new land, water either rises or recedes. We magnetic, genderless, colorful, hyacinth, shimmering the communication between sun and moon. No one can tell us how to exist. Our potent fragrance summons transatlantic travels. We the most fragrant in spring. I have some poems, some flowers, if you will, for you. I bring you flowers. That was hyacinth. I have columbines, indigo, jasmine. You might need a wave. I have a couple extras, but if you're like, ass out, tell me. Okay.
Keep going.
All right, poetry. All right. I take her back, ripped his tongue out of her mouth, torn bed sheets, yanked the curtains down, stomped on his face until he bled no more. Glass ceilings fracture a tin man's roof, a heart not found on the road, but in the steps of me walking away from the machines, from artificial vegetation, from a world of skyscrapers built on wet sand. The pale skin called her savage, too feral to ever take the elevator up. Deem her the ugliest tar cement has ever seen. I take her back, untie nooses, uncuff black hands, burn the robes of the Ku Klux Klan, shatter Goldilocks porcelain faces, disembody the badge. Her curves alone obliterate the power of blockbusters, billboards, flimsy towers, celebrating another life lost to first world starvation. Without her, no one would know the freedom crying gives. The perennial sorrow, she is the daughter of my Columbines, blood and earth bound together. She yawns her limbs to the five corners. When she walks, mourning doves emulate owls. Hawks screech their caw as they glide above black plumage. Butterflies flutter to the rhythm of a newborn heartbeat. Coyotes pass the bridge without jumping. Each night, glistening black waters entice. Ghosts linger, stare at the bodies determined to jump. The San Francisco Bay becomes a puddle. I remember, and I take her back, comb her natural hair, scrape all of him off her skin, warm her blood with my endless love. This one will not jump again. No pressure to clap each time, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Thank you.
No pressure, we just want to.
Okay.
You're right.
Thank you. Open. Open. I baptize you. In the wild blue, false gold, the pliable weed-like flowers. Your body saturated in the granules of lapis lazuli. Sprout from tears, copulating cash crops, edible gold and blue denim. Armies of unknown rebels, too black to ever be burned at the stake, gamble in the rings of your eyes. You are to be cherished. Your curls are yours, not for porcelain heads or zookeeper fingers. Your skin cannot be worn by sunspots and credit cards. Your lips are the softest chewable rims sucking the seeds of terracotta sunsets. And your calloused feet already know the direction Earth will move to shatter faulty skyscrapers. Perplex magnetism, rip the renewal from urban on red soil. Since Jasmine, thanks. When drones surveil from a scant star-shuddering sky, military tests new aircraft. Burgundy clouds haunt city lights. Memories of you unfurl in my bedroom. I lay there, naked, under the covers, perspiring the desires to have your lips touch mine. Your fingers and thighs baptize me. Your long hair be the petals of my bliss. I still taste jasmine. On hot days, you place the fresh front porch flower in our cooled waters. Our tongues in the thrum of double Dutch played for hours. Our legs enveloped, we swung under a waxing moon. I remember, as I listened to my own heart dance with a fervent candle wick, as my hands explore the mountains and canyons of my body, as I open, head leans back, thighs further widen, the sweat on my pelvis slides my arm closer, and I come, gush, gasp, gulp for more, jasmine, water. All right. I'll close with this, guys. Y'all, sorry, ooh, I caught myself. Thank you, my apologies. We set aflame that raptorial yearning to taste butter on tongue, lick gloss from lips, rub honey between fingers. Grandmother would say, we high femmes on our best days, when smooth handkerchiefs nuzzle back pockets, when Sunday dresses silhouette the galaxies of our bodies, when puckered up tangerine lips and black stilettos stain no one. We, a treasure among sequin stars, rhinestone laughter. We fully open when planted in full sun, an indistinguishable, too good to be true panorama on land. We exceed the price of elephant tusk. We, the walking sun, the flow of Oshun, fresh waters bow as we cross the continent with oranges and cinnamon. We boil the bones of who stole our mothers. Legends define myths. We repackage, redesign, reinvent the aesthetics, feminine and masculine. We alchemize the lies told, braid our little girls' hair, and stitch the city's gunshot wounds with gold. Thank you.
Ruth.